What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to give you guys two NBA player props that I love for this Thursday, March 7th NBA matchups. It's a pretty small slate, but we're going to be looking at this Nets versus Detroit game. There's a lot of injuries on the Nets end of the ball, so it should be a pretty close game. The spread's only 2.5, so that's probably the best one of the night. So that we're going to be giving you guys a player from each side of the ball in that game. But before we get into those two player props, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just mean the world to me. We're going to go in to March strong with this whole college basketball March Madness tournament, giving you guys the best content. I'm going to be at the games live, so if you guys want to stay tuned with that, just make sure those post notifications are turned on. With that being said, yesterday, it's still today, but the Lakers game just ended. Fox banged out for us. He went crazy. He had, 44 points. Just covered that line well over, let alone with just the points. We did his PRA, so he did his work there. And D'Angelo Russell, man, he was doing great. First half, he was like 3 for 6 or 3 for 7 or something. And then he comes out the second half, only shoots 3 shots the whole second half. They can't do nothing about that. He wasn't really diamond up either. He just kind of fell asleep. So he shot 3 out of 10. 7 of those shots were in the first half. So he was halfway at his mark at halftime, but then after he just stayed there, didn't really do nothing. So it was a good pick though. It got bumped. Great value on the play. De'Aaron Fox's also got bumped. Both of the plays I gave you guys got bumped. So it was a good read, but unfortunately he just wasn't taking shots. There's not really much I could do about a guy not taking any shots. He's been averaging like 16 shots in his last 10 games, shot attempts. So not much I could do right there. Unfortunately, he just didn't take shots. Not much else to say about that one, but we're going to bounce back in today's video. Love the plays right here. So, yeah, with our first player of the day, as you guys can see, Brooklyn Nets versus Detroit. I know Detroit's a weak team, 9-52. That is terrible. Brooklyn, a better team, but, man, they have a lot of injuries. I'll show you guys here in a sec. But as you guys can see, the spread's only 2.5, so it should be a great game. That's what we like to look for. Stay away and avoid from those blowout games, so players get more minutes. So with that being said, with our first player, we're going to be looking at Cade Cunningham over his 21.5 points. I love this line, love this matchup overall, especially with the injuries like I was talking about. Cameron Johnson's out, Ben Simmons is out, and Cam Thomas is out. 2 starters, Ben Simmons, which is a pretty good defender. Cam Thomas, he's one of their main scorers, just one of the main guys who handles the ball and everything. Ben Simmons, again, he's one of the main guys handling the ball. And the Cameron Johnson's one of the strong players off the bench. So I believe Cade Cunningham surely thrive in this matchup. And just overall recently, he's been playing well. He should get a lot of minutes too. It should be a close game with all these guys being out. If we look at the last couple head-to-heads, as you guys can see, he's banged out both of them. Last time he dropped 41 points on them, so now with them missing starters and just one of their main players off the bench, I believe he should have a field day. Get a lot of minutes played. As you guys can see, he got 36.5 last time. In his last 5 games, he's averaging 33.1, so that's why he missed these ones. These ones are a blowout. He only got 22.9 minutes, but as you guys can see, he's been averaging 36 at least, so I believe in this matchup. Again, it should be a nice close game with all those guys being out and give the Pistons a chance to compete. But another fun fact on this play right here, Cade Cunningham, his shot attempts, which I really like, he's been taking a lot recently. As you guys can see, 16.7 in his last 20 games. Let's see right here, 16.8 in his last 10, and then 16.6 in his last 5. So what I really like though is whenever they're at Detroit, he's been taking a lot more shots, and they're playing at home this game. As you guys can see, at Detroit, 19 shot attempts. Let's see another one at Detroit, 20 shot attempts. Just out of the last 10 games, those 3 right there, he's averaging over 19 shot attempts, which you'd love to see. And that's really going to be the upside for us right here with a lot of minutes played in this matchup with all these guys being out. Pistons being able to stick in the game. Cade Cunningham taking on average 19 shot attempts in those last 20 games at home. So great value for him to hit his line, and another upside with the last couple games against them, last 2 this season. He's gone over both of the games, with the last one nearly doubling his line. So love the value right here on Cade Cunningham. That is our first pick of the day. Cade over his 21 flat points. As you guys can see, this one's already starting to become a hot play, already at 659 players or people using him. So that's our first pick of the day. And then on the other side of the ball, we're going to be looking at Mikal Bridges points. I know he's kind of been struggling recently. As you guys can see, only hitting 2 out of his last 10 games. But as you guys can see, his shot attempts have been wonky, man. So is his minutes. They just kind of go fluctuate up and down. They've been getting blown out a lot recently. But with the way there's injuries, as you guys can see, Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, 3 main players for them. He's going to get a lot more minutes. He should see a crazy uptick, as you guys can see, even in his last 3 games. 38.5, 39, 38. So those are crazy minutes right there. But as you guys can see, they're against tougher opponents. So I believe he should really get those shot attempts up. And if we look at his last couple of head-to-heads, he typically does great against this Pistons defense, who is weak against his position. As you guys can see, if we look at the matchup end of it, against that small forward position, that's where they're most vulnerable to, which Mikal Bridges plays, giving around 26, or they're ranked 26 against that position, giving around 22.7 points allowed, and then they're ranked 25th in assists allowed, giving around 4.5. So a great value for his points and assist prop. As you guys can see, in his last 2 out of 3 games he's hit, as you guys can see, he dropped 29 and 7 right here, and then this one 26 and 6. As you guys can see, most of the games have been pretty close, but with all these players being out, he should really have more upside to hit this line. As you guys can see, he's been at this line every single time. This one only missed by a couple, but these 2 are well over. This is with all these players in, all their key players in. So now that they're out, there should really be an increase in production from him. So I believe this line should be an easy over for Mikal Bridges to play, especially with the defensive position against him. He's really going to be the main go-to guy that they have right now, just lacking a lot offensively. So with Ben Simmons out, Ben Simmons is typically the guy. He's not a scorer. He goes and runs the ball, passes it around. Mikal Bridges is really going to be that guy. With him scoring, they're going to look at him, try and cover him, but he's just going to really leave him open for dime opportunities to his teammates. So this is my second pick of the day. I know he's been struggling recently, but love the upside, love the value with all of his teammates out, and again, just defensively in this matchup. So, and I forgot to show you guys Cade's matchup. I love Cade's matchup as well. As you guys can see, point guard position, Brooklyn is ranked 22nd in points allowed, giving around 24.9. As you guys can see, it's shown just from the way he's been playing against him recently. And again, like I mentioned, they're lacking their key players, so I believe it should be easier for him to get his buckets and score his points. So those are my 2 picks of the day. Those are my 2 picks of the day. Again, Cade Cunningham and Mikal Bridges. We're going to go ahead and lock this one in for you guys right here. His 26.5 points and assists. So these are my 2 picks of the day. Again, Cade Cunningham over his 21.5 points, and then Mikal Bridges over his 26.5 points and assists. So we're going to go ahead and lock that one in for you guys right there. Boom. Got that one locked. So love this picks, love this games. Honestly, the other games, a lot of these teams are coming off back-to-back, so we like to look at the fresh players, just get the best value out of them. Look for the players performing at their highs. As you guys can see, close to spread. We like to avoid those blowouts, and this spread is pretty close, but I do not like the way Indiana Pacers have been playing recently. They just really been struggling. I'm not sure what's up with them, especially Tyrese Halliburton. He's just not in it, so I believe I'm not sure why the spread is so close in this game. I feel like it could be a blowout potential. It's kind of 50-50 though. If Pacers get it going, they're a really tough team, but just the way they've been playing recently, I'm just kind of iffy on them. And then this one, I'm not sure. As you guys can see, Miami Heat, pretty decent, but all the other games, just a lot of teams going off back-to-backs, which we like to avoid. But Brooklyn and Detroit should be my favorite one of the day. A lot of value for both these guys to hit their overs if they're going to be the main guys on the court, and just weak defensively against their position. So these are my 2 picks of the day. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. We've just been grinding every day, giving you guys the best content that I could give you guys. We are going to be going to the March Madness games, college basketball tournament, the big games. So again, if you guys want to stay tuned with those videos whenever those ones go out, I'll be leaving to Vegas on Sunday. So I'll start giving you guys those uploads whenever we get there and the games are being played. But that's pretty much all I got for today's video. Let me know if you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good rest of your day, and have a good night. Let's see you tomorrow, or whenever you guys see this video, today, tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today's video. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.